Welcome back to Immortal News. This September 28th, we unite in heartfelt remembrance of 15 extraordinary individuals who have recently left us, but whose remarkable contributions will forever echo in the annals of our world. With empathy and solidarity, we extend our deepest condolences to their families, friends, and admirers, acknowledging the profound impact and inspiration these esteemed souls have bestowed upon us all. Today in our news section, we honor a sports journalist who bravely battled ALS and recall a beloved baseball legend and his partner's courageous fight against brain cancer. We also explore James Cameron's daring underwater adventure during the making of a film classic. Before we start, your unwavering support helps keep the cherished memories of these remarkable individuals alive for generations to enjoy and learn from. If you connect with our mission of love and remembrance, please show your support by liking this video. This simple act enables us to reach more people, offering comfort and understanding in times of loss. Thank you for being a vital part of Immortal News. Together we honor and celebrate the enduring impact of the lives we remember today, keeping their spirits forever alive in our hearts. Number 14, Michael Gambon, a colossal presence on screen and stage. Sir Michael Gambon, acclaimed for his role as Albus Dumbledore in the Harry Potter films, left us at the age of 82 on September 28th. His demise, as confirmed by Variety, occurred in a hospital, comforted by his wife Anne and son Fergus after battling pneumonia. Sir Michael's versatile acting prowess, amassing over 150 TV and film credits, showcased his seamless transition from playing monarchs like King Edward VII in The Lost Prince and King George V in The King's Speech, to portraying the notorious gangster in Peter Greenaway's 1999 masterpiece, The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover. Roger Ebert poignantly noted Gambon's captivating portrayal of this role, remarking on the thuggish personality that dominated the narrative. His roles were not limited to film. Gambon's stage career was equally profound. With the works of Alan Ayckbourn and Harold Pinter among his most notable, he won 3 Laurence Olivier Awards and earned a Tony nomination during his sole Broadway performance in David Hare's Skylight. His theatre roots trace back to Dublin's Gate Theatre in 1962, and he had the honor of being mentored by the legendary Laurence Olivier at the National Theatre Company. In 2004, his lifelong ambition was realized as he embodied Sir John Falstaff in the National Theatre's Henry IV. Though in 2015, at 74, Gambon retired from stage acting due to memory challenges, he never lost the admiration of audiences worldwide. Apart from his remarkable career, Gambon was a private individual valuing the sanctity of personal space. Married to Anne Miller in 1962, the couple had a son, Fergus. Later, his relationship with Philippa Hart blessed him with 2 more sons, Michael and William. Sir Michael Gambon's departure marks the end of an era, but his legacy as an unparalleled actor ensures his memory lives on. Tribute to Michael Gambon. Number 13, Deshawn Foster, a resilient spirit and inspiring legacy in basketball. Deshawn "Duke" Foster, a former basketball star known as Duke from Hammond High, whose love for the game and unyielding positive spirit inspired many, died on September 17th at the tender age of 19 after a prolonged battle with serious health issues. Foster's journey was marred by unrelenting medical challenges that began with a puzzling liver failure in 2020 and a subsequent transplant, which gave a glimmer of hope to Foster and his mother, Dominique. They were deeply grateful for this second chance at life and expressed their heartfelt gratitude to the donor's family. However, months post-transplant in 2021, Foster faced another setback with a diagnosis of neuromyelitis optica spectrum disorder, impacting his central nervous system and impairing his vision and ability to walk. This was especially devastating for Foster, who had been a passionate and standout basketball player, earning accolades for his hard work, coachable nature, and remarkable gameplay during his time at Hammond High. His coach, Larry Moore Jr., reminisced about Foster's commitment and the joy his reunion brought to his teammates post his transplant, symbolizing his enduring fight for life. Despite the tribulations, Foster's positive spirit never waned. He remained a symbol of resilience and hope, leaving a lasting legacy and inspiring his teammates, coaches, and everyone who knew him. His mother, struggling to finance his funeral, remembers him with immense love and wishes to give him the proper homecoming he deserves. Foster's journey and enduring spirit will continue to inspire and remind us to appreciate every moment of life, and his contributions to his school and to the sport will be remembered fondly. Tributes to Deshawn Foster. Number 12. Tim Foley. From gridiron great to Amway luminary, Tim Foley passed away on September 26th at the age of 75. Born on January 22, 1948, Foley was not just celebrated for his remarkable skills as a defensive back for the Miami Dolphins in the NFL, but was equally revered for his role as a crown diamond in the Amway business. Having carved a niche for himself on the football field, Foley seamlessly transitioned into the direct selling world, making waves in the entrepreneurial sphere with Amway. Such was his dedication and prowess in this domain that he was recognized with the prestigious title of Crown Diamond. Esteemed industry leader Carlos Marin shared heartfelt sentiments upon the news of Foley's passing. Today my brother Tim Foley departed us, embarking on a journey to loftier realms. He was more than just a mentor to me. Tim was the guiding elder brother I never had, and most importantly, he was my dear friend. His profound influence remains permanently imprinted upon my soul, touching and uplifting everyone I connect with. Tim, your enduring love, unwavering encouragement, and inspiration continue to shape a brighter world for all. We shall cross paths again, dear brother. Amway stands as a testament to individuals like Foley. This entrepreneur-led health and wellness powerhouse, headquartered in Ada, Michigan, commits to enriching lives across over 100 global markets. Recognized by Forbes among the top 100 private companies in the U.S., its flagship brands include Nutrilite, Artistry, and Excess energy drinks, all endorsed and sold by dedicated Amway business owners. As of 2022, Amway proudly holds the title of the world's premier direct selling business, as per the Direct Selling News Global 100 list. Tribute to Tim Foley. Number 11. Norb Tatro, a beacon of integrity in journalism. Norb Tatro, a revered journalist known for his meticulous approach to news and a fervent belief in the power of journalism to change the world, passed away on August 26th at the age of 80 following a stroke. A native of Mason City, Iowa, Tatro began his journalism career in high school, leading to a prominent role at Chicago's CBS station in the 1960s. His educational journey culminated in a master's degree from Northwestern University's Medill School of Journalism in 1965. He spent 21 pivotal years at NBC starting from 1975, where he was celebrated as a producer who emphasized the stories of everyday individuals facing challenges. Known for his bold approach, he didn't shy away from covering risky events, including the active eruption of Mount St. Helens in 1980. Tatro's dedication was evident not just in his career, but in his personal life. Together with his wife Elaine Feldman, they shared a love for traveling, skiing, and exploring the world, with their adventures spanning 4 continents. Tatro's post-retirement years saw him shaping young minds as a journalism professor, imparting his wisdom and experience to the next generation. Friends and colleagues remember him not just as an outstanding journalist, but as a kind-hearted individual with a captivating ability to tell stories. Tatro's legacy is one of commitment to the truth, compassion for those he reported on, and a relentless passion for his craft. His life stands as a testament to the impact one person can have, both in the world of journalism and beyond. Tribute to Norb Tatro. Number 10. Joseph Guastafeste, a pioneering luminary in the world of double bass. Joseph Guastafeste, a revered double bassist whose musical journey began as a child, passed away at the age of 93 on September 22nd. Born in 1930, he transitioned from mandolin to violin, finally finding his passion in the double bass. Under the encouragement of his brother Eddie, Joseph attended the Juilliard School on scholarship, setting the stage for an illustrious career. By 19, he had already secured a position with the New Orleans Symphony. His commitment and virtuosity led him to become the principal bass of the Dallas Symphony Orchestra and later the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, where he served for 49 years until his retirement in 2010. Notably, he performed in the world premiere of Elias Tannenbaum's First Bassman, a testament to his unparalleled talent. His repertoire extended beyond orchestral stages, with performances with renowned string quartets, ensembles, and even creating the magnificent Baschenge Monument. Joseph's musical legacy is cemented by his lasting impact on fellow musicians, students, and audiences globally. He leaves behind a loving family who will remember him for his passion and dedication. Tribute to Joseph Guastafeste. Number 9. Ms. Swaminathan, pioneer of India's Green Revolution. Mankombu Swaminathan, renowned as the father of India's Green Revolution, passed away peacefully on September 28 at the age of 98, at his residence in Chennai due to age-related ailments. Swaminathan's groundbreaking work in the 1960s ushered in a transformative era in Indian agriculture. At a time when India was struggling with food scarcity and depended heavily on imports, Swaminathan's dedication to agricultural research led to the development of high-yield wheat varieties that more than tripled India's wheat production within 15 years. Swaminathan's accolades for his pivotal role in agriculture include the first World Food Prize in 1987 and the prestigious Padma Vibhushan in 1989. He was a staunch advocate for sustainable farming practices, emphasizing the importance of conservation farming and green technology for the evergreen revolution of the 21st century. Despite the successes of the Green Revolution, he also recognized its challenges, including ecological concerns arising from intensive farming practices. His legacy transcends national boundaries, as his innovations in agriculture science will serve as a beacon, guiding global efforts towards sustainable food security. He's survived by his 3 daughters, one of whom, Dr. Soumya Swaminathan, is the former chief scientist at the World Health Organization. As President Murmu aptly expressed, Swaminathan's legacy is a guiding light to steer the world towards a safer and hunger-free future for humanity. Tribute to MS Swaminathan. Number 8. Stan Cleese, architect of Canadian musical legacy. Stan Cleese, a fervent advocate for Canadian music and co-founder of the illustrious Juno Awards, passed away at the age of 91 on September 22nd. Hailing from Toronto, Cleese embarked on his musical journey in his teens with stints at CKLB and Chum's Teens and Tunes. He later ventured into the music business, producing notable hits like Little Caesar and the Consoles' My Girl Sloopy in 1965, and establishing record labels such as Tamarack and Red Leaf Records. Cleese, in collaboration with Walt Grealis, tirelessly worked to create platforms that would celebrate Canadian talent, culminating in the inception of the Juno Awards in 1971, previously known as the RPM Gold Leaf Awards. Their joint vision for a dedicated Canadian music space also gave birth to RPM Weekly in 1964. Seeing the struggles of Canadian artists in a global market, Cleese championed for Canadian content regulations. His efforts were realized in 1971 when the CRTC mandated radio stations to allocate 30% of peak hour music to Canadian selections. He also devised the Maple logo, ensuring programmers could swiftly identify Canadian-made tracks. Among his numerous contributions, Cleese laid the foundation for the Canadian Independent Record Production Association and was pivotal in the evolution of the Canadian Country Music Association. His lifelong dedication was acknowledged with inductions and awards, including the Country Music Hall of Fame in 1995 and the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame Legacy Award in 2005 alongside Grialis. Tribute to Stan Cleese. Number 7. David M. Frim, a luminary in neurosurgery and beacon of hope for families. David M. Frim, the internationally renowned former chief of neurosurgery at UChicago Medicine, departed on August 22nd at the age of 63. Born in Boston in 1960, Frim, a Harvard alumnus, rose to prominence for his groundbreaking work on congenital brain anomalies and an unparalleled compassion for his patients. Upon joining UChicago Medicine in 1996, Frim established a dynamic pediatric neurosurgery program and led the section of neurosurgery from 2007 to 2020. He specialized in congenital disorders like Chiari malformation and hydrocephalus, attracting patients from across the globe. Beyond medical prowess, Frim's tenderness was evident, such as when he matched a patient's teddy bear with her post-operative dressing, offering solace in times of distress. His influence resonated deeply with patients, including Bailey Owen, whose fundraiser for Chiari research drew national attention, and Margaret Hackett, whose family donated $2.5 million to establish a research center at UChicago Medicine, with Frim at its helm. Professionally, he was revered by peers like Bob Carter of Massachusetts General Hospital, who lauded his unwavering dedication and infectious zeal. With over 150 scientific publications and several accolades, including the Ralph Cannon Professor of Surgery title, Frim's indelible mark in the medical community remains unmatched. Among his many initiatives, Frim co-founded the Discovery Camp in 2007, a haven for UChicago Medicine neurosurgery patients and their families. Survived by his wife, Tammy Clamon, and sons Daniel, Adam, and Michael, his legacy continues to inspire. Tribute to David M. Frim. Number 6. Aziz Pahad, a pillar of anti-apartheid activism and diplomacy. Aziz Pahad, the distinguished South African politician and anti-apartheid activist, passed away on the 27th of September at the age of 82. Born on the 25th of December 1940 in Schweizer Reneke, his family's move to Johannesburg in 1945 marked the beginning of his journey towards activism, inspired by his parents Amina and Ghulam Pahad, who were notable figures in the Transvaal Indian Congress. As a student at the University of the Witwatersrand, Pahad's commitment to the anti-apartheid movement grew robust. He faced multiple arrests and a banning order in 1963 due to his resistance against apartheid. Following the significant Rivonia trial in 1964, Aziz and his brother Essop chose exile, mainly in London, where Pahad continued his studies and diligently worked for the exiled African National Congress, ANC. Returning home in 1990, during the negotiations to end apartheid, he played pivotal roles in reshaping South Africa's international stature. Pahad's dedication was recognized when he was appointed Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs in 1994 under Nelson Mandela's presidency. Throughout his tenure, he was instrumental in shaping South Africa's foreign policy, actively promoting peace in African nations and championing Palestinian rights. In retirement, Pahad penned his memoir, Insurgent Diplomat, sharing his experiences and insights. Even after stepping back from active politics, he remained involved in South African foreign policy, advocating for a more pronounced global role for his nation. Survived by his children and leaving behind a legacy of unwavering dedication to justice and diplomacy, Aziz Pahad's influence on South African politics will always be revered. Tribute to Aziz Pahad. Number 5. Murray G. Hall, a beacon of Austrian literary scholarship and publishing history. Murray G. Hall, the distinguished Germanist and professor of modern German literature at the University of Vienna, passed away on September 4th in Vienna after a brief illness. He was a stalwart in the world of literature, particularly known for his contributions to Austrian publishing history. Born in Prague, Hall embarked on his academic journey in 1972, studying Germanistics at the University of Vienna. By 1975, he had attained his doctorate, focusing on animal motifs in Robert Musil's prose. A dedicated scholar, Hall was instrumental in organizing a grand Robert Musil exhibition in 1974 at the Austrian National Library and served on the board of the International Robert Musil Society. His 2-volume treatise on Austrian publishing history, 1985, is heralded as a benchmark. Besides his academic ventures, Hall also had a long-standing association with ORF, Radio Austria International, from 1977 to 2009. He is celebrated as the Dean of Austrian Book, Publishing, and Provenance Research. His leadership in initiatives like the Society for Book Research in Austria, which he co-founded in 1998, and his editorial contributions have left a lasting impact on the literary world. As a visiting professor, Hall enriched the minds at institutions like Ludwig Maximilian University of Munich and the universities of Klagenfurt and Salzburg. Tribute to Murray G. Hall. Number 4. Laura Bleiberg, a passionate advocate for the arts and dance. Laura Bleiberg, a celebrated arts journalist with a deep-rooted love for dance, passed away on September 19th at the age of 65, following her courageous battle with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS. Beginning her journey in ballet at the age of 8, her dedication to the arts led her to a remarkable 19-year tenure with the Orange County Register. Known for her sophisticated, witty, and incisive conversations, Bleiberg's work resonated with many. Despite her battle with ALS, her spirit remained undimmed, actively engaging in arts, movies, music, and spending cherished moments with her children, Simone and Ryan Rogers. Beyond her work with the Register, Bleiberg's diverse career spanned various renowned publications, and she never let her passion wane, continuing to write even in the face of adversity. Her commitment to preserving the arts is underscored by her final gesture of donating her dance programs and books to UC Irvine. Tribute to Laura Bleiberg. Breaking news, News 1. Chris Snow wasn't just a sports writer, he was an electrifying force in journalism, whose every word reverberated with unmatched vivacity. Once a beacon in the competitive world of sports reporting, Snow's career took a unique turn into the NHL's executive suites, a leap few could even fathom. Yet tragedy struck when ALS, a merciless foe, silenced his once booming voice. But even as the disease attempted to dim his brilliance, Snow's spirit shone brighter. Through Kelsey Snow's heart-wrenching blog and podcast, the world witnessed a family grappling with unimaginable pain, yet never yielding hope. Amidst profound sadness, a lesson emerges from Chris Snow's life: to chase dreams fearlessly, love deeply, and embrace every moment. Even in his silence, Snow's legacy speaks volumes. News 2, former Red Sox legend and renowned knuckleballer Tim Wakefield, 57, has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of brain cancer. The revelation made public by ex-teammate Curt Schilling on his podcast has taken the baseball community and fans by surprise. Schilling's announcement further shared the heart-wrenching news of Wakefield's wife Stacy, battling pancreatic cancer. Wakefield, a cornerstone for the Red Sox from 1995 to 2011, played pivotal roles in securing World Series titles in 2004 and 2007. His incredible journey began as a first baseman drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1988, only to transition into pitching in 1990 after discovering his knack for the knuckleball. With 200 MLB wins to his credit, 186 of those with the Red Sox, Wakefield stands as the third highest in Boston's illustrious history. Beyond his on-field heroics, such as his sacrifice in the 2004 American League Championship Series, Wakefield's legacy extends off the field, notably through his philanthropic endeavors in Boston. As the baseball world rallies around the Wakefield family, the narrative stands testament to life's unpredictability and the unity of the sporting community in testing times. News 3. While audiences worldwide were left in awe of the 1989 cult classic, The Abyss, few are privy to the harrowing behind-the-scenes ordeal faced by its legendary director. James Cameron recently opened up about a life-threatening mishap 30 feet underwater during the film's shoot. He wore heavy weights to stay submerged, but on one perilous day, Cameron found himself gasping for air. A safety diver, attempting to aid, offered him a damaged regulator, leading Cameron to inhale water twice. Bound by safety protocols, the diver held Cameron down to prevent potential lung damage during a rapid ascent. But in a desperate bid for life, Cameron took matters into his own hands, delivering a punch and racing to the surface. The director's tale of survival adds yet another layer of depth to the film's legacy. Now it's time to remember the legends who passed away in the past years. Number 3. Shimon Paris, a pillar of peace and founding, father of Israel. Shimon Paris, a pivotal figure in the establishment and progress of the State of Israel, passed away on September 28 in 2016, aged 93, after complications from a stroke. Celebrated as one of the founding fathers of the State of Israel, his legacy spans over 7 decades of service, during which he served twice as prime minister and once as president. Born in 1923 in Wisniu, Poland, Paris was elected to the Knesset in 1959 and became an integral part of Israel's political fabric, serving in 12 governments. He played an indispensable role in strengthening Israel's defense, notably through securing Mirage jet fighters and establishing Israel's covert nuclear facility. His courageous leadership was evident during the 1976 Entebbe hostage rescue. While initially supporting the establishment of Jewish settlements, Peres's vision evolved over time. He became instrumental in the Oslo Peace Accords of 1993, for which he received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1994, alongside Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin and Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat. His belief in peace was profound, once stating that the Palestinians might become Israel's closest friends. In his later years, through his Paris Center for Peace, he continued advocating for reconciliation between Israelis and Palestinians, emphasizing the indispensability of peace. Leaders worldwide, including U.S. President Barack Obama, Prince Charles, and Pope Francis, are expected to pay their respects at his funeral, marking the end of an era and the immense impact of a true statesman. Tribute to Shimon Paris. Number 2. Agnes Nixon, the daytime drama visionary and social advocate. Agnes Nixon, the revolutionary television writer and creator of the beloved soaps One Life to Live and All My Children, departed on September 28, 2016, at the age of 93. Often hailed as the queen of daytime television, Nixon transformed the soap opera genre, fearlessly addressing pressing societal issues ranging from racism and AIDS to diverse relationships and challenging social topics. Born in Chicago on December 10, 1922, Nixon faced personal challenges that fueled her captivating storylines. After a chance meeting with radio serial pioneer Erna Phillips, she found her calling, transforming her dream into a writing career that spanned over 6 decades. Her deft touch brought depth and societal awareness to a genre often dismissed as frivolous. Throughout her illustrious career, Nixon garnered numerous accolades, including a Daytime Emmy for Lifetime Achievement in 2010 and the prestigious Trustees Award in 1981, the first woman ever to do so. Her stories not only entertained but also educated, a testament to her belief that entertainment and public service can coexist. Beyond her professional accomplishments, Nixon's life was rich with personal connections. She married Robert Nixon, and together they had 4 children, Kathy, Mary, Robert, and Emily. She drew from her life's experiences, embedding them in the tales of Pine Valley and beyond, leaving a legacy that forever changed daytime television. As the world mourns the loss of a television legend, her impact on the industry and the millions of viewers she touched remains indelible. Tribute to Agnes Nixon. Number 1. Coolio.
Walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left, cause I've been blasting.
Pioneer of mainstream hip-hop and devoted family man. Coolio, a stalwart in the hip-hop industry, passed away on September 28 in 2022, at the age of 59. His untimely demise was attributed to an accidental overdose. Coolio rose to fame with his iconic singles, such as Gangsta's Paradise, which earned him a Grammy and paved the way for hip-hop's mainstream acceptance. Throughout his career, he released 9 albums, with his first 3, It Takes a Thief, Gangsta's Paradise, and My Soul, enjoying mainstream success. Outside of music, Coolio was a multifaceted talent, dipping his toes into television with reality shows like Coolio's Rules, and even authoring a cookbook. He showcased his culinary skills through the web series Cookin' with Coolio. However, his journey to fame was not devoid of challenges. From his struggles with addiction to legal issues, Coolio battled many personal demons, but always emerged resilient, leaning on his faith and commitment to his craft. In his personal life, Coolio was a dedicated family man, father to 10 children and proud grandfather to 5. Despite his fame and celebrity, he never shied away from advocating for causes close to his heart, notably raising awareness about asthma, a condition he and his children grappled with. His passing is not only a loss to the music industry, but also to the countless fans and followers he inspired. As we remember Coolio, we are reminded of the indelible mark he has left on hip-hop and popular culture. His legacy as a pioneering artist and dedicated family man will forever be etched in our memories. Tribute to Coolio. As we wrap up today's heartfelt segment, we're reminded of the intricate web of life, each thread representing stories, memories, and the enduring legacies of remarkable souls who've profoundly impacted our lives. If you missed our previous exploration, we urge you to journey back to yesterday's episode where we celebrated the tales of 15 more illustrious individuals. Their stories, though set in the past, carry timeless lessons and inspiration for us all. Stay with Immortal News as we continue our mission, diving deep into the stories that form the bedrock of our collective history and ethos. If today's narratives touched a chord, please consider sharing this segment, allowing these cherished memories to reverberate across hearts and horizons. From the heart of Immortal News, we extend our gratitude for your continued trust and connection. Until we converge again, let's reflect, cherish, and revere the souls who've beautifully shaped our shared tapestry.